Hi, and welcome back to our channel. In this episode, we're visiting 3 inspiring architecture houses in Chile and Turkey, states, and we'll have architectural design examples inspired by Googie architecture. Please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell to receive our periodic updates and be a part of the community if you haven't done so yet. As always, glad to have supporters. We start with LLU House designed by Cazú Zegers architects in Chile. The project is proposed in the concept of a family lodge which aims to house a complete family of 4 generations and friends. Located in the south of Chile in the region of Los Rios, which is a very rainy place. From this rainy condition is born the poetic words that leads to the concept of the architectural design. The first words are a mantle to protect from the rain, inspired by the precarious tents which are made by the local lumberjacks in the forest. With a nylon tensioned by threads and sometimes with a central pillar to let the water run off the simple construction. The word water is the second poetic word that guides the design. The geometrical composition of the water molecule was studied. Thus, the idea of 3 connected elements joined under a great mantle to create the necessary protecting for the rain. The house stands on a structure of steel pillars which takes the shape of the landscape, creating a space underneath for the service facilities, a barbecue area, and a hot tub. The interiors are lined with native woods recycled from old sheds and local houses which have been dismantled due to poor condition or because a new building will be made in its place. This is a way to build a contemporary house anchored to tradition with iconic typologies of southern Chile. The use of these recycled woods gives the house a reddish tonality that interacts perfectly with the rest of the steel structure. The interior design is dialogue with the architecture and uses resources to increase space in the bedrooms as, for example, in the bathrooms, the showers have printed photos of a forest looking to bring the outside to the interior. Our second house today is the Ye House, again by Cazú Zegers architects. The Ye House is a pavilion suspended over a landscape of myrtles with a privileged view of the Mapuche River and its wetlands. Created after the earthquake of May 29, 1960 in Valdivia. These wetlands have a rich fauna of birds such as the endemic black-necked swan and a dense vegetation layer composed of reeds and lotus flowers, among other species that are very characteristic of these territories. The architectural response is the creation of 3 volumes in the arrangement of the letter Y articulated by the axis. It is a low-budget house, so it's thought of as a simple volume worked in a mono material for walls and roofs, a pine fuselage to give it a dark tone which contrasts very well with the surrounding landscape. The simple volume of the house discrete on the landscape so that the landscape is the protagonist in this dialogue with architecture. It achieves its complexity by means of a double diagonalization of the volumes. On the one hand, the roofs are diagonalized at their ends, and on the other, the vertical ends are diagonalized in a descending way. The third house is MU50 House by Teke architects in Turkey. The modular unit 50 is a small-scale modular, off-grid structure designed to be recyclable and adaptable to a wide variety of sites. Through its simplicity, flexibility, and choice of materials, this structure is intended to bring beauty to the user's daily lives to allow them to incorporate it into their quotidian landscape and to connect with the surrounding nature, reducing at most its carbon footprint. A single module consists of two untreated large timber frames and the enclosure between them. The structural larch wood frames and the enclosure panels were prefabricated and then easily mounted on site, reducing the installation time. Details of the steep gable roof cover were developed for three possible building materials: wood, aluminum, and copper. The latest material was used to cover MU50. This is a multi-layered passive climatic control surface, while the thermal insulation and waterproofed panel finish above the laminated wood roof structure provides the function of a conventional system. Copper surface mounted above the actual roof surface provide efficient passive control and reduction of heat gain by creating continuous air movement and shading above the unit. This roof also houses the photovoltaic and solar panels, making them an integrated component of the design language. The unit incorporates technologies that reduce its environmental impact. A simple open plan allows natural lighting and facilitates cross-ventilation. The transparent surfaces designed to receive maximum daylight into the interior spaces minimize the necessity for artificial lighting. The high-pitched gable roof houses the photovoltaic panels to produce electricity and solar panels to heat water. Ground source heat pump and underfloor heating constitute an efficient system that makes use of minimal energy. The floor of the unit is raised above the ground, which allows air circulation below its surface. Building orientation, custom-made double-pane glazing, and piston-operated pine sunshades all protect the interior from direct sunlight. The modular system used to build MU50 was designed to allow a wide range of building uses, reduce environmental impact, and maximize site flexibility. Thanks for stopping by. Please consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell for future episodes if you haven't done so yet. Stay tuned.